Captain Eddie Castle, and welcome to the shop. Got a few things to talk about. Yep, some are pretty important. Yeah, some important enough that you should stick around and just watch. Hoo-wee, looking at the calendar here. 7 years ago today, I retired. Yeah, 7 years ago, the boss said, hey, get out. Well, really, that wasn't it. They just eliminated the position. But hey, it was fine. Now I just can't keep track of days. Is today Monday? I don't think so. And it's good for me. All right. I should have a thing to show you in a couple of days. I'd like to show it to you now, but it's coming in by email. It's really large. Well, it's not that big. It's about that big. Yeah, about that big. It's about a 16-inch bowl type platter. My buddy Ronnie did it. He segmented it out. And he segmented out using the sled. And he also did a feature ring. Well, I think he did two feature rings on them, one back to back with an accent color in the center. Well, when I get it, you'll see it, because I hadn't seen it. I can't go over there and buy them. We still got solitary going on. And it's so disappointing. We order our groceries and go pick them up. The store we buy from is only 1.25 miles from the house. The store we have to go pick them up at is 6 miles from the house, through the business district. Well, there's nobody down there, but they're pretty bad at how they bring them out now. It's just disappointing. Well, really disappointing is all the people I saw walking around without protection. No mask, no gloves. These were employees, customers, visitors, people all hanging out there. Some people are taking this too lightly. It's not a scare thing. It just can't be taken lightly. So if nothing else, protect yourself and take care. Also have to tell you that all of my email, pardon me, I'll get this right, you know that, huh? All of our newsletters for Worldwide Woodturners, which we're now producing about weekly because I got nothing else to do, go on to my Big Guy Productions website, which is eddiecastellan.com, under a section that says Worldwide Woodturners. Yeah, what else would you call it? But I'm adding them to a column there, so they're all stacking up. And if you just scroll through, and you can print them if you got a printer, and if you know how to do it. But see, some friends of mine who can't read this far from their face, they said, so we're moving it to the website. And that's something we're looking for. We're still looking for an IT director, a vice president of information technology. That's right, a senior vice president of information technology. Hell, I'll make you the president of IT if it really takes it. I need somebody to build a website for this club. That's right, build a website. No fancy thing, no reactive and all that. Just a place where we can put information, share photographs and things like that. It's not going to be interactive. Nope, not going to be interactive. But you know, that's a good thing to talk about, an interactive. A wood turning club I used to belong to, they can't gather. Wood turning club, and I thought I had the name here, up in Washington State, they can't gather. But guess what they're doing? They're using Zoom. That's right, Zoom. I think I got to say it 3 times. Zoom! And they're using Zoom through their computers. And wait, I think I can show you a picture of what the screen on Zoom looks like. If it worked, here it is. In the center at the top is Cindy Drozda. She was a host of that meeting. But all those other guys, they were in attendance. Now, we're going to do it on a trial basis. Bayou Wood Turner. I'm sorry. I'll get this right. We're going to do this on a trial basis. Worldwide Woodturners is going to get together to do one. We're doing a test this Friday in 2 days with the advisory team. That's just so we kind of know how it's going and where it's going. It's a very simple program. Now, what I'll do is send you the directions on how to join it. It'll be in the next newsletter. You have to join Zoom. Don't send them any money. Don't give them a credit card. None of that is in the program. It's zoom.us, and you just get in there. You create your own access name and your own password just so you can open the program on your computer. And what I want to give you in the newsletter, or when you sign up and join, because once you join, you're going to get emails from Zoom about the meetings. The meeting number, like 531115, plus the code, which is 026333. Don't write those numbers down, please. I just made up stuff. It's going to tell you the meeting, the time, and the code. And then you can join us. And you go to Zoom and you click join a meeting, and it's really that simple. It's got 4 buttons on the screen. Join meeting, and then it's going to say what meeting, and you add in, and boom, you're up there. And if you come early, you're going to sit in a waiting room. That's right, a green room, waiting for everybody else. So don't get there too early. And then when we start, you'll be in the program. Now, if you join in later, if there's room, we'll join in later. If there's room, that's the kick. In the beginning, we're going to be limited to like 44 people in the meeting. But if this works out, I will sign a contract and we'll be able to go, they say unlimited, we'll test it. But everybody that joins goes on the screen. We all get the same group, we all get the same screen, and the person that raises his hand and says, hey, I want to talk, I can go with them, unmute their speaker, because you don't get to talk all the time, unmute their speaker or their microphone, and then they can talk. And we'll all hear the conversation. So if you got a tip or a hint, a bitch or a gripe, a better way to do something, I will get this right, okay? If you've got a better way to do something, that's where we're going to share it. Now, I'm also working on that, and I'll find out this Friday, if we can do a little gallery on it. You know, so if you get a little something, you go, hey, Eddie, I turned this today. How you like this? This is the first time we ever made this. We might be able to do that. We're checking it out. And the time, right now, we're limited to 40 minutes total. But when I sign the contract, that all goes away. It becomes unlimited. All right, that's part of the things we're working on at Worldwide Woodturners. Okay, another one, and I hear this a lot from guys, whatever happened to Freedom Pens? Nothing happened to Freedom Pens. Freedom Pens is alive and well. You turn a pen for our troops. You thank them for their service in the other country, and you thank them for helping us right now in this pandemic, or whatever we call it, the virus. They're working too. State after state after state's recruited their National Guards and put them out there to help us. That's why I got the mask and the glove idea. You look at these troops in uniform, and they're utilities, or whatever you call it. We call them fatigues. But they're in a utility outfit, and they have their gloves and their mask on because that's part of the deal. If we did that nationwide, this thing would never caught on, never moved up. I got a thing here. Oh, the winter's finally arrived here in Louisiana. It came back. We didn't really have a winter. Here it is a couple of days after tax day. Well, today is tax day. That's why I know it's my anniversary. I want to start to tell you about the winter's finally back. So if you got time to get out in your shop, get out in your shop. If you need stuff, we're the business. We got 2 cars parked in the driveway. We're here all the time, 24/7 actually. I just now talked to Mr. Wolf a few minutes ago about his order, and I took another one from Raymond, and another one from, if I can only read this, it's Fred. But we're still in business, and you are too. So if you get out in the shop and make something, please play it safe. Please play it safe, but play. And oh yeah, somebody reminded me this morning, talking to somebody that said, you really want to cause a humbug in your neighborhood? Really cause a humbug? Get out a switch for your kid and switch a kid. I got more switch marks? I guess that's what you call it. I got more marks on me when I was a kid than Carter's got pills. I mean, my daddy didn't get what he wanted, he got whacked. If mom didn't get what she wanted, you got whacked. And if you didn't like that dinner that was on the table, you went hungry. You could get up and leave, but you went hungry. That's just a different world we're living in now. All right, I told you about Zoom. I got to do it 3 times. And I told you all about the program. The newsletter, a revised portion of the newsletter comes out on Friday, and it'll have more information on page 6, all the way at the back. But we're going to do these newsletters with your photographs. Did I tell you that? I need to see your photographs. Yeah, I mean, you're out in the shop and you're turning things. Like Ronnie sent me pictures of the glue up, the layout, the jigs he's using, how it went. And now today I get to see a finished piece. Well, same thing goes for you. If you've got one that stacks on, I'll be glad to let it stack on. If you want to show technique, a tip, a trick, or whatever. Like Ronnie and I combined our knowledge on how to use a longboard chuck and a scroll chuck when he was putting rings together so you get the lineup right, and you just get the maximum amount of pressure you want, about 5 pounds, for the glue, and you let it set up, and 30 minutes later you take it away and put it in your next one up and line it up, put it up under pressure and let it set up, and it didn't blow up on them. I know you're worried about that when you do segment of work. So if you got a tip or a hint like that, we want to use it in the Turning Point. That's the name of our newsletter. And if you've got more ideas, you've made a tool in your shop that you'd like to show other people how to make, that's how the sander bearing got started. I did something, a guy from Texas wrote me and said, hey, did you ever try this? Yada, yada, yada. We tried it. It worked. And that's what we do now. So when we get a great idea, we're not like a company. We're not out to make money on it. We're out to make friends with it. So if you got an idea, send it on to me. We'll pass it along to the other members of Worldwide Woodturners, which is worldwide and includes everybody that wants to be there. All right. Well, I'm Captain Eddie Castellan. I'm prohibited in the shop from going to the shop, but things are getting better. They do say that. All right. I'm going to get back out and somehow, somewhere, somebody making shavings. You take care, and I do know what I'm doing. Is today Monday?